should probably click a button here. Oh, there she is. Morning!
We're recording?
I think we're recording now. Uh-oh. Oh, apparently spacebar gets rid of the HUD.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, good morning! I can't do that all day. You're up early.
Well, I got up a little earlier.
Let me move
so,
that for you. Sorry
so
if
I
we...
can think over where I want to go.
I see. That's nice.
Okay.
It sounds like you're getting the most out of your days here in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I guess I'm doing.
Thanks to you, Nakura.
And Canada. When you say that, it makes me all feel worthwhile. I ain't gonna do that one either.
Oh, yeah. Say, where is Akira?
She died.
Oh, cool.
She must still be asleep. What a bum. Well, if you wouldn't mind, could you try to wake her up?
Sure thing.
It's nothing to worry about. I'm not telling you to go into her room.
Yes, you are.
Just stand outside the door and call out to her just until you get a response.
Okay, so open the door and walk in. Okay.
Secure, I have no idea what might be happening to me if I go into her room while she's asleep. Okay, I'll go wake her up. If you would.
Sure. I wish I could let her sleep, but we can't start the day until Akira wakes up.
Good old Akira.
Akira.
Pretty sure Akira's room is the first room in the second floor. You've been there for 3 days and you haven't looked through the house?
Nope. Just
Lame.
stand on the first fucking floor.
That's it, the room with the open door.
Yep. That we were told to not go into.
Open door.
No, we were told not to open the door.
Glorious panties!
Oh!
Wait.
How does this keep happening? First Makoto, now I catch Akira in a compromised situation. Stay cool. Stay cool.
And if,
Good
could you just pull up your pants? How long does it take you?
You didn't come downstairs, so she sent me to wake you up. But I see you're already awake.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be waiting for you downstairs. Yeesh. Awkward.
Yeah. Just bottomed out that mic. Peeping Tom! Pervert!
I am not! It's a misunderstanding. The car just sent me up here.
Shut the hell up! You can't save yourself now!
Sure I can! Someone help! Police comes in and does shit.
Yeah, no, she's totally not mad at you anymore.
Nope, not at all.
She's totally over it. I can tell by her face.
Yep, she's still mad.
You don't say. Come on, Aki-chan, don't stay mad.
What? How can
It's your fault for not waking up on time, don't you think?
She had her door open.
That was just...
You was told to not go in.
And I don't see how you can blame him when you're the one changing with the door open, right?
But...
Anyway, it's entirely your fault, so don't be mad at him, okay?
What?
Fine! Now, as a token of your restored friendship, won't you make the after-meal coffee?
No!
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, do as you told. Whew, that was close.
Well,
Thanks, Makoto.
you don't have to thank me. I am the one who asked you to get her. Yeah, you know, you just get her.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's over now, so let's not bring it up again, okay?
By the way, that belch brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Oh my god. You need fucking advertising.
Enjoy Coca-Cola.
You don't pay me. What just happened? Did I just knock out? What is this? It's full of salt. Oh, she just poisoned our drink.
Yep. Now we're gonna die.
Did she put salt in here instead of sugar? Yeah, they were sitting right next
It
to
may
you.
have been on purpose.
It may have looked like the shaker, even though the salt shaker was 10 times smaller.
Even though salt comes in a shaker and
Sugar comes
doesn't.
in, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they do things differently in Japan. I don't know.
I guess it wasn't a mistake.
Nope.
Nothing at all. In that case, I'll just have to.
Slap a bitch.
No.
Go.
Huh?
Go.
Oh, that's gross. You like straight drinking salt water with coffee. Ah!
The coffee sure was great. Thanks. That's salty as hell.
I might as well just go take a fucking dip in the Atlantic Ocean. Well,
Right.
Pacific in their case. And just fucking swim around with my mouth open.
Yeah.
By the way, let me tell you an interesting story about swimming in an ocean with your mouth open.
Okay.
It's disgusting. It's so gross.
I would imagine.
It is so gross. I was in Jamaica this not this year, but the year before that. I want a trip for my work, and it was great. By great, I mean horrible. But I've never been to such a tropical paradise, and have gotten hurt so many times. It was actually quite something new. Yeah. So let's start off at the beginning of this.
Okay.
At the beginning of the
never mind the story here.
No, yeah,
let's talk about a much more interesting
I
story.
have it up there so they can read it.
Right.
They'll get the taste out of their mouth. But anyways, so to start the trip off, me and Crystal decided to go down to the beach. Awesome, right?
Uh-huh.
We go down to the beach, and we want to go in these nice, beautiful, crystal clear waters. I mean, they're like the bluest water you'll ever see.
Mm-hmm.
We walk into the water, and we're just throwing. We're just tossing each other around. Well, more like I'm just throwing her around.
Right.
And she falls in the water, and I go over to her, and I be all romantic, so I pick her up, and I kneel down, and guess what I knelt on? As soon as I knelt down,
Rock.
motherfucking jellyfish.
Oh! Oh!
Wait, hold on. I'll continue this in a second. We should pick some place.
Let's go. Let's see.
We got the Ginza, Shinjuku. I'm familiar with the Shinjuku. The Asakusa.
I don't know which one is which.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the highlighty thing.
Okay.
It looks more like another shopping district. Ginza. Look, another street we can get introduced to. More streets. That one looks more
That one looks
traditional.
boring. You know what? Shinjuku.
Go to the Shinjuku district. So, anyways, going back to I kneel on this fucking jellyfish, and it was just the worst pain. Picture a bunch of bees just being pissed at you for no reason, and collectively stinging you in one spot on your leg. I guess that's the best way I could say a jellyfish actually feels. And I walk her up back to the beach. At this point, I'm actually carrying her because I don't want her stepping on a jellyfish.
Yeah.
I get all the way to the beach, and I put her down, and I start grabbing my leg because it hurts like a...
Right.
And she goes to get the lifeguard. Lifeguard comes over to me. At this point in time, his job is pretty much done. I went and guarded my own life. Thank you. And he goes, "Oh, is this your first time to Jamaica?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I haven't been here before." He goes, "Well, you just experienced your first Jamaican jellyfish. Welcome to Jamaica." And he takes his heat cream and just rubs it on my leg. And he goes, "It should feel better in no time." And I'm like, oh my god, sarcasm everywhere. So that was the first injury. Now, mind you, I was only there for 5 days. I managed to injure myself each day. Day 2, we're going places. Oh, look at that, she's got a little hat.
Oh, no, with her
Cute
this
little
time.
hat she's got. Of all the places you've seen over the last few days. Oh, it's horrible. So, day 2, I go outside. Now, I have never burnt in my life. I lived in Arizona. I could walk around outside without a shirt, though it scared the neighbors. I still did it. Never have burnt in my life. Go around outside the second day in Jamaica. My arms toasted up. They were so toasty. They were like super burnt. But I didn't feel it until day 3.
Oh boy.
So, I was fine through day 2, and we just walked around and got drunk because it was all access, so you could have open bars and everything, which was awesome. Like, it had a swim up bar. I mean, this was all on the company's expense, so it was like I was gonna take advantage of everything. Go do fun things. They had a gym. By gym, I mean it was horrible. The place just had the worst gym. I mean, I actually got more exercise, and I'm not shitting you, but I literally was lifting rocks outside the gym.
God.
But they were heavy rocks, because the gym equipment was very lacking. So day 3, the sunburn. What is going on?
We're apparently on a train?
Why are we wiggling?
I'm gonna assume it's really hot. Or
here we are. Let's
or
get
we're
off.
drunk.
How are we gonna get off like this? Like, what are they naked? Hey, wait. Sorry, I have to get off. Oh, why was it all wiggly?
Don't know. We weren't paying attention.
This is our problem when I talk and tell a good story.
Yeah.
So day 3, I'm now sunburned. All right. And it's just red. That's all it is. It's just really red on my arms. But I feel it. Every little thing on my body just hurts. Salt water. The whole fucking island is surrounded by hurts like hell. And guess what my company decided to do? They go, hey guys, let's go on a booze cruise.
Oh boy.
The booze cruise was awesome. Wasn't my cup of tea. I'm not a big party guy. Especially with people I don't know.
Right. I feel you.
And because my arms were burnt, for some reason that day, it became the epicenter for everyone to hit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, hey, bud, how are you doing?
Oh!
That was the burn. And then we were diving. We were doing, we weren't doing scuba diving, but we were doing snorkeling.
Mm-hmm.
But this is when you jump in the ocean with your mouth open. Don't do that.
No.
That's bad. I didn't know that was so bad. I didn't know it was bad. I hadn't opened my mouth in the ocean yet. Let alone my eyes.
Oh, no.
And it's more like one of those jump off the boat because you didn't lower. You jumped off the boat to get into the water, and you're like, ah! That was the combination of the salt going in my mouth, the salt going up my nose, the salt going in my eyes, the salt hitting my sunburn, and pretty much ever cooked steak.
Yes.
That's what I felt like. A cooked steak. It's always like this.
Apparently.
Yes, because it's this Shinjuku. Yeah. So, let's summarize it up. The next day we were doing the trip again, and I jumped off the boat and slipped was the operative word off the boat. I slipped off the boat. We were jumping off the boat, but I slipped off the boat and backflopped.
No.
And those of you who don't know me or do know me, I have a really big back. And it's not just because I'm big, it's because I'm big. I have wide shoulders, and that hurts a lot. So now I am sunburnt, jellyfished, back aching, and I hit my head on the way down, which was awesome. And I didn't get any memory loss, which is lame. And that we were going to be doing free jumping off of cliffs. And I think I called it from that day. I said, no. I'm just going to take the rest of this vacation and just lick
a vacation.
And lick my wounds, you know?
No, you'll never catch me jumping off anything that's a cliff.
We're talking like a cliff that was like 3 stories high.
Yeah, no, I still wouldn't even go off of that.
Into water of a questionable death. And on our way back through customs, coming back. Now here's the top the story off. I know I like talked through this whole fucking episode, but on our way back through customs, my arms are now blistering. That's how bad they are. They hurt so bad they have blistered. So I have little bubbles of like, what is it, like pus. That's what's in a blister, right?
Sure.
A sun blister. I have these little bubbles all over my arm, and literally anything will set them off. Crystal thought it'd be funny to sneak up on me, and she completely forgot I had the sunburn and jump on my back.
No.
Grabbed my arm and literally blew up one of the biggest blisters on my shoulder.
Oh my god.
Might I add, the most painful thing I had to experience through the whole ordeal. She blew up the blister and she felt bad. And I said, no, don't worry about it. It just hurts like hell. But little I forgot that the little blister that's now on my shoulder has broken and I am leaking fluids going through customs. I was manually frisked at customs in Atlanta, Georgia, because they thought I was smuggling illegal substances.
Oh my
Woo!
god. So I think on that note, we might have to end this episode.
Oh yeah. We're in a very big town. A lot of drama and manga take place here. Okay.
Yep. I think we'll call it an episode.
Yeah. With my wonderful blistered arms.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was manually frisked and patted down, and they wanted wait. They wanted me. I gotta get this out. They wanted to go up my arms, and I told
Go ahead.
It was hard for me to tell the guy, don't do that, because then now I look more suspicious coming in through customs. I'm like, you don't want to do that, and he goes, why don't I want to do that? I'm like, because you'll hurt me. And he goes, what do you mean hurt you? And I'm like, I have sunburn going all the way up my arms and up my shoulders. And he goes, how bad could it be?
Okay.
At this point in time, might I also add that my shirt stuck to me because of the fluids.
Yes.
Also very painful to peel off.
Oh yeah.
I start rolling it up, and the shirt unsticks for me, and you just see a drop of whatever's in there just leak out my arm. And I just get it like a little up the arm, and he sees my arm's like lobster red. And he goes, okay, we don't have to put you any further. He goes, but you're going to have to put your hands over your head while I pat you down.
Oh no.
And on that note, after being frisked and molested at the Atlanta, Georgia Customs Department, we're going to leave it here and let you guys go. Thank you for listening to my story, and I hope you got a little bit out of what's going on over here. It was amazing! Thank you very much for watching. If you were following along, like, comment, and subscribe below, and as usual, as always, game on.